Well, here we are, people. Last race of the season. It's been a long one, 21 races in total, but we're here. It's time for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Welcome along, it's ILR8. We've got a championship decider today. And look at this, we've got a map. I know we've got the championship decider now, but we've got a map. The map's obviously the most important thing about all this. But yeah, here we go. Welcome along. You have no idea how happy I am about this map. It is like, oh, it's a dream come true. I keep asking for this. I'm sure you can probably look through the old streams and say, we need a map, people. But yeah, we got the map. So good stuff. Obviously, there's more important things to go down today. It is a big day for this league, a number of reasons. One, end of the season. Two, a few title deciders, this being one of them. And three, oh, look at that, Williams. It's not like it's our last ever day of being a league. It's just our last day of being a league on the PS4 for quite a long time. And so this might be the last you see of us on here for a very long time. And so that makes it quite a big day. So we'll make the most of it. I'm not going to say this is like, goodbye, never going to see you again. But I am going to just pre-warn you that we're going to be away for quite a while. Because no one likes this game, as it turns out. I like it, but well. So yeah, we'll make this one to remember. As you can see, ILR8 coming out in force again. We've got 20 drivers on the track. Good to see. And yeah, like I say, indecisive. Can you check a retired car? You cannot check a retired car. So we haven't quite got there. But you can see where his car is on the bottom of the screen now, where the Alfa Romeo is passing at turn 1. You can see where that car is now. So from now we can work out where cars are when they retire if we don't catch it on stream. Which is super useful, man. It's so useful. Dexter's gone up to fastest there. Let me just quickly get the stream link out. And yeah, Indecisive has a qualifying balance. That's why he's retired there. But anyway, let's go find somebody on the set of the sauce if we can. Splinter, I imagine, won't be doing his lap on these. He's got to focus on his championship fight today, as does a few other people actually. You can see Jacko there. He's got his ILR colours on for this. What he says this could well be his retirement race. A lot of people are going to be here today to retire, in all fairness. You would expect that with a league going such a long break. So yeah, it's hard to tell how many people who are here starting the race they will actually be here when we eventually return for Season 7. It might be on F1 2020, you see, so that's quite a long while away, isn't it? Anyway, let me just quickly give it a challenge down just to tell you where we are at the minute, because we have got a championship showdown tonight. And let's actually find Stroll on, because he could well be on a lap here. He's on his way to the pits, but he is currently the chaser. He has got to start well today. It didn't go particularly well from last week. He had a fantastic opportunity in Brazil to take massive points off his teammate Splinter, and he stuck it in the wall on lap 2. So that meant that Splinter was able to actually come from the very back of the grid to finish in, I think, 4th in the end, and he was able to extend his championship lead to 15 points. So that's where we're at. 26 on offer today. And so that does mean that we've got some pretty interesting permutations. So if Splinter finishes 4th or higher, he's the champion, no matter what happens, because that would put his championship lead up to 27, and so that means even if we saw Stroblon win, it would be a 1-point deficit. So if he's 4th or higher, Splinter, that's all he'll need, and he'll be the champion today. If both drivers finish level, Chris, who would be Stroblon in this situation, would actually win the title with countback for most wins. Could come down to the extra point given with a fast lap. As I said, there's 26 points, of course. And an example for that would be if Chris won with Jamie 5th, if win would be on countback, but Jamie would take the title and with the 5th and fastest lap, so he'd score 11 points, if that makes sense. If Chris is any lower than 3rd, Jamie won the title, so that's pretty simple. Chris finishes 2nd, Jamie must be 9th or lower, and if Chris is 3rd, Jamie not scoring, will make Chris champion. It's really quite difficult. It's almost a situation where you're gonna have to turn around and say, right, he's got to retire. He's got to retire to make something happen here. But this happened to Stroll Blonde last week. Stroll Blonde retired, from Brazil, and look what that did to everything as Jacko takes a long way around there. He got that a bit late on the brakes. Jacko also has his final ones to watch, and quite fittingly I think it's himself and Barry, or Baz as we all know him. So Baz is hunting down Dexter for third in the title fight. It'll be a big turnover, and he's adamant he can do it. And Jacko, last race now for the foreseeable future. He wants to put on a good display before going into league ownership. And this is where I get to plug. This is where I get to plug things. Jacko car. This is what will be in ILR's place for next season. As far as I'm aware, we're allowed to take the same time slot, and so you'll have me and Jacko still on the old Thursday night comms, just in the multiplayer cars. And as Crazy Fan Rob retires in Sector 3. Let's go and see from Tudai what happened there. You'll see where he is on the exit. Has he done a Sebastian Vettel or something like that? He's lost the rear end anyway. Or maybe just got it, overcooked it or something, but he's in the wall. What a lovely map to tell us where all that was. So useful, man. But yeah, like I say, Jacko car. Basically as much NASCAR as we can manage in an F1 game. So like I said, we'll all be in the multiplayer cars. It'll be me and Jacko on calls, or Paul McGuinness as a reserve call. Could you ask for any better? We'll be using the NASCAR points. We'll be having some Joker races. Listen, it'll all be explained in due time. Just keep your eyes out for Jacko car, because it's going to be something where I'm very excited about it. Jack is excited about it. We're all excited about it. A lot of the guys from ILR8 this season will be moving over to there. And yeah, honestly, I'd give it a chance. Fill your Thursday night hole, as TC there goes fastest on the soft compound tyre. Now, actually, just when we're going on ones to watches and all that, we should probably mention a rather important ones to watch, because it could genuinely become a factor now in this race. And that ones to watch is the safety car, because there was an update. There's an update to the game a couple of days ago, or was it yesterday actually? Oh well, recently. And yeah, it re-enabled the map, or sorry, well yeah, it re-enabled it from Esports, because that's where it originated from. But it also increased the safety car likelihood of coming out. So pretty much expect to see a safety car tonight if we get any big accidents. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see how that all comes into play, because that could help with the strategy as well. At one stop, you could argue be quite risky. I guess that would be going from softs to hards, or maybe, I don't know, mediums to hards. But would that be too slow, or the hards useless around here? I'm not 100% sure. I've got on the chat there, asking if that's a one-off thing. Is that Jacko car being a one-off thing? I'm not sure. It depends on sort of how that all works out, honestly. It's too early to tell whether that's a one-off, and that's what you're asking. And you also got Prova, who still hasn't changed his profile yet. Ugh, typical. But he'll do it eventually, I'm sure. Just we may not ever see it, as Sam goes fastest. To be fair, car spinning off was the most likely thing to cause a safety car before now anyway. I'm not expecting safety cars everywhere, but honestly, by the looks of it, in a 50% race, have the conditions be right, you could get 2 or 3 safety cars. And that'll sound pretty stupid. But honestly, it's more realistic to the way real life F1 is. It means if you get a race in Singapore, say, and you're in the middle of a race and you get, oh, bang, accident on lap 7. Safety car, makes sense, put it out. It's Singapore, of course there'd be a safety car. Now there is a Red Bull. Is that Baza? No, it's Jacko. Has he spun off? He has spun off. Luckily he's got no one near. Well, he actually has. He's lost the front wing. He's got Dexter coming past. He's also got, I assume this is Gaming King. We'll follow him round. But yeah, now safety cars, it comes out more realistically, because it's Singapore, you'd expect there to be 2 or 3 safety cars in a race there. And with the way certainly we saw them racing this season, for example, in Singapore, that it would make sense. It also helps me as a commentator. The more safety cars, frankly, for me, the better. And I know it would be more on an F1 2017 level, where there was actually a glitch where it would come out every 3 laps. But still, it works and I like it, and that's off the track. It's got a bit too much into there as a Gaming King. But anyway, yeah, I'm probably not explaining it too well. I'm sure you'll see it in action tonight, but point is, I'm a big fan of the new safety car. Because we all want it. We all keep saying, oh, it's a big accident, why is there no safety car? And so, well, we're getting it now. I do wish, though, if I'm honest with you, that we had a slider. That we could choose ourselves how likely a safety car could be. On like a scale of 1 to 5 or something like that. Maybe something simple. Because I have a feeling some people aren't going to be happy with the constant safety cars. For me, that's lovely. Keep it coming. But, anyway. Let me, just quickly also remind you, Jacko retires in the final sector. There's a... Yeah, he's been in the wall. He's had no front wing. I don't know why he's been pushing that hard with no front wing, but he's in the wall anyway. And so he'll start probably 17th unless Daniil can't get a lap in. A lot of people making mistakes in these days. Something to point out is that we have got strict corner cutting for this race only. For ILR8. Well, I'll say this race only. It's a rare occurrence, I should say more. That it's a rare occurrence. You do not get them very often. But yeah. Oh, he's got number 15 on his car on now. Oh, I'm even more of a fan. Love it. Right, Sector 2. Nothing's happening in Sector 2. That'll be someone letting someone else through, I imagine. Is Gaming King still on another lap? Feels like he's trying, but he's not got his DRS or anything open now. He is up though. I know, of course he would be up after how far off the track he went, but they would be corner cuts on strict, so... Well, I think I read it was strict, so let me quickly just check Jacko. Just making sure he definitely said that. It'd be kinda awkward if he didn't know. Yeah, strict, so... He probably won't get away with that. Yellow. Nothing's happening there, but that's a car and outlap. I think they're all on outlaps, aren't they? They are all on outlaps. So this is so much more useful. I see a yellow flag. I don't have to worry about it now. I just peek on the map. I heard Costa was saying that this is a bit bad, but he had the menu up like that the whole time. And while I'll admit, yeah, it doesn't look great, just turn off the map. Just turn off the menu. For anyone who's got that issue, like Costa appeared to have. I don't know. Let's see. Anyone actually on a lap at the minute? Mr. John is on a lap. I'm not getting too much action for this late on in the session. I mean, you'd expect this to be like properly crunch time now. Strobel on second, Splinter 6th at the moment. So starting the races to finish like that, it would be easily Splinter's championship because he'd have to fall down to 9th for a worse. It's almost impossible. I don't want to say it like that, but maybe if it rained, it would be a little bit easier. But listen, the amount of safety cars we're getting, it could bunch the field up, and we often see accidents under safety car on this game. Even on the virtual safety car, just people's deltas, it always distracts others, and yeah. Just something worth pointing out, honestly. It could be quite difficult. Unless, of course, they crash, and they call the safety car, but we'll see. By the way, I probably didn't give it as much fanfare as it deserved last week, but Mr. John got a point. So I think he got 2 points, in fact. And he was over the moon with it. I think it took him, well, all season to get them 2 points. And finally, I think oldest driver on the grid, he's thrilled about that in the chat. So I probably didn't give him too much of a fanfare, but you're getting a bit of a fanfare now. Well done. Good lad. Well, good lad. Genuinely very much his first point of the season, they were, yeah. There are still 2 drivers on the grid, by the way. You have to get points. They are Daniil and Ferry Ellis. Could today be their day? We'll wait and see. So it has to be their day, doesn't it? They're sort of in trouble if it isn't. Right, big boys are on their outlaps. We're getting ready now for some action. Stropon does not want to be first across the line. Is he looking for his teammates? No, his teammates are long ahead. TC is probably on a lap at the moment because I saw he backed off in his first try. And indeed he looks to be on a lap, so we'll follow him round. Then we'll keep an eye on the map, see where everyone else is at. I want to personally follow Splinter. I think he'll get there before his teammate, he should do. And yeah, we'll just see everyone as their times come across the line. It's just on this map, I mean, you don't have to actually watch all their laps. You can see, okay, Splinter started a lap, or sorry, Dexter started a lap. You see now Splinter started his lap, and we can just follow their progress. Sam starts a lap, you know, we can follow their progress by watching the current lap. All we really need now, oh no, TC into the wall, he's gone and he's out of qualifying. His car should ghost, so hopefully everyone should be able to stay on the line. But here is Spencer. Remember, strict corner cutting, this could be quite difficult for him actually. Oh dear, Arnold. What on earth? Where is he? Where is he? He made contact with somebody. He's broke the front wing off, look, on the right. And the left. I wonder if that was a 2-day. He's out. 2 days out. Oh dear. That's a big problem now. Well, Strovlon, by the way, down at the moment on his lap. Spencer. Up, down. Up, but not by much. Needs a bit more as Frenagamo retires. Otherwise known as Probe. He's just given up on the straight. Alright, let's just go cut over to Dexter. Watch him cross the line first. As far as I'm aware, he still gets to win a race this season, is Dexter. You'd think he'd be in a better position, but nah, he just doesn't seem to win. But out to the line, here he comes. He improves, but not by enough to go up any positions. Here comes Splinter. P2. Great lap. Stropblond is down at the moment. Sam's into the pits. But here comes Stropblond. It's not going to be pole position. He's had a bad lap. So Splinter has the upper hand in the qualifying session. Gaming King invalid, I think. Monkey May got to P9. And Ferry Alice might as well just pit. I don't think he's going to make up any time. Yeah, he's going to pit. You got Gordon there in the chat. He's asking about next season. No one knows what next season's going to be. I don't think it's maybe the right time to look at signing up. But if you are to sign up, I guess just be on the lookout when F1 2020 comes out, or maybe later on. Follow ILR on Twitter. I think the link's in the description, and you'll get all the information you need to know there when something happens. There is a link to that in the description, but I can't give you any information. Is my title too short, or have I just called it Inside Line Racing Lee? I've just called it Inside Line Racing Lee. Oops. Just had a look at my title there. I don't mind that. Welcome to the Inside Line Racing Lee. Anyway, Arnold, of course, with his penalty, will fall down to 9th place, but you're great then. Sam from Splinter, Strawblonde, Dexter, TC Baza, Camu Babo, Monkey Meg, and then Arnold would fit in where Monkey Meg is, and Fernagamo all on the softs, and then Murdoch, 2-Die, Jess, Gaming King, Mr. John, Fariels, Jacko, Daniil, and Indecisive, along with Crazy and Rob. 4 people didn't get a time on the board. And yeah, Paul McGuinness there did say in the chat that Strawblonde and Arno did have the same time. I did see that, but I didn't think to point it out because I'm stupid. But look at that, a field spread. Quite a massive gap, isn't there? It seems a few of them are really struggling with the exceeding the track limits and all that. I'll be honest, I'm still kind of more in awe that we've got a map. Yes! Hey! There you go. He's changed it. Ferragamo has changed his username. Propa is no more. Thank goodness for that. Only took you forever. But, you know, better late than never, you know? It's so funny. I called it Inside Racing Lee. Shouldn't find that funny, but oh well. It's the last race, who cares? Right. So, you know, I've been saying all season, I'd love to see us get 20 cars to the finish. That's not going to happen today. I just don't see that happening today. There's too much on the line, and someone's going to do something a bit silly. But on the same... What do I want to see more? 20 cars get to the finish, or an all-out brawl for the title? I think you know what I want. We've got Khalifa, we've got Paul, we've got the whole crew here. Right. Let's see the tyres. That's interesting. Murdoch qualified on the mediums in qualifying, but he's the only one I said the top 10 to not actually go for them. He's gone for the sauce. The top 11 on sauce, and Tudai, Jess, Gaming King, Mr. John Ferriels, Jacko, Daniil, Indecisive, and Christian Robert all gone for different tyres. And the two Renaults, only two cars out there to go on the hards. Helmet review! For the last time, I can't see that one. That's a pretty hopeless start there, Sam. I can't really judge it. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. It'll do. Let's just say that. Spencer's is not really one I'd want to win a championship in, if I'm honest with you, but Straw Blondes is exactly the same on the top. Dexter's, I have a feeling he might well still be the best, but TC's is alright. I wonder if he's going to go for the Alpha Tauri colours. That could be what the Alpha Tauri looks like, you know, next season, his helmet design. Looking forward to seeing that. Baza's got a different design, I think. It's, yeah, it's nice enough, actually. It'll do, look at that. Camel Babble. It's okay, but, ugh. Monkey Meg, looking good. Arnold, you can tell that was for a Haas. Franagamo, there's pink on that. Don't really know what there's pink on it for. Murdoch, that's orange. Maybe he's colourblind, I don't know. Tudai, is it just white? I'm just saying, by the way, how busy the onboard shot of that Alpha of the Racing Point is. It's unbelievable. How did they make a livery so messy? Why can't we just go back to the 2014 days, huh? I mean, not 2014 actually. Nah, that was a bit busy as well. You know what? 2012 and 2013 and 2011, all of those orange, white, and greens were great. Jess, nice helmet design as well. Gaming King's got a bit of the purple in there, is he? I think that could be Kobe Bryant, should be that one. So I can't really complain about that one. That would be just a bit offensive, wouldn't it? Unless I'm wrong, Mr. John's got green. Ferrialis looking for his first ever point today. Last time of asking, can he do it? Jacko, well, it's his potential last ever race as well. He's got the ILR colours on there. Repping the league one more time before he steals all the colours and makes Jacko car. I mean, honestly, the main background colour is yellow. Don't want to dig my own man. Oh, look at this, Daniil's gone for that helmet as well. It's not as red, but it's still nice. It'll do. Indecisive is gold and blue, is that? Gold and blue? And a bit of green in there as well. It's creative, I'll give it that. And then Christian Roll's in the middle of nowhere. But here we go then. We're all getting lined up on the grid for the final time this season, possibly the final time in ILR. We're not going to, you know, confirm that or anything, but it's certainly going to be the last time for a long time for ILR8. As the last man parks it on the grid. We've got a McLaren on pole, but it's more about the two guys behind. It is Alfa Romeo fighting it out for the Drivers' Championship. They've already got the constructors in the bag, and when the firelights go out here in Abu Dhabi, we'll have a sunset showdown. If we'd ever get started. I make these intros long, but they're still not long enough as it turns out. Look at them, they're all pointing to the right hand side of the track as all five lights are on. And we get away in Abu Dhabi. Who's had the better start? Looks like we've had that glitch again. We've already got Baza into the back of that must be Straw Blonde, but apart from that, we're all okay. We've had that glitch again, where some of the cars... Oh! Spencer's lost his front wing, has he? Or is it someone else? Baza's retired, we got a safety car, but what's happened there? Someone's front wing went off. I thought it was a white M plate. Was it Spencer or was it Straw Blonde? Or was it no one? It was Straw Blonde. Luckily he's got the safety car, but Baza and Arno out of the race. I can't believe it. Did it have to be an Alfa Romeo to have that happen? Oh man. That needs to be the other way around, make it more interesting, but we've got the safety car, as I say. It's nothing too surprising, you expect these more often. Look at that, the safety car's even got its own little... it's a garish, like, dark pink. I don't know what that don't know what that's meant to be, but anyway, TC probably got off to the best start there, so good for him. Who made the most positions? Gaming King made up 6. Indecisive and Crazy Ryan Rob, wow, they made up 8 each. Good driving there. Wish I'd seen all that. There was so much happening on that start because you could see Baza was in trouble before it all started. I think Jacko, has he got front wing damage as well? He's got a major amount of damage, hasn't he? So, like I say, safety car out. It's doing what we expected it to do all year. No one's allowed to complain about this as Cam runs around with zero anything on his front wing. And yeah, I missed a lot. I was too busy trying to figure out which Alfa Romeo got damaged, because all I saw was the white empty go flying. I knew, right, something's happening there. Did Straw Blonde hit his own teammate? Because I thought the Splinter went into the back of TC and that's why the damage was done. But I'm just wondering, Straw Blonde, maybe he just didn't expect all the slowdown. I'm going to look that back. I wonder if Straw Blonde has actually crashed into his own teammate. Because a few people were, you know, jokingly predicting that would happen, but I think it might have. So I'm watching this back now. I also try and keep an eye on to see what actually happens to Bazza, because he was 5th at the time. Yeah, he's taken the McLaren with him, of course, but he's just spun off. It all Constantinoed up. It's a really difficult one to judge this. Yeah, I think... Oh, that's controversial. I think, yeah, it's all just closed up, and we've ended up with 2 Alfa Romeos crashed into each other. So Straw Blonde behind Monkey Meg, who's on the hards to the end. We'll see if we can get that to work. He might need a few more safety cars for that, but Straw Blonde lead car, he's already pitted on mediums. He's gonna need quite the comeback for this now. He really is. Jacko, Cabo, Daniel, there's a lot that pitted. Ferrialis just one position away from the points already. Can this be his day? Daniel unfortunately down in last at the minute, but yeah. Hi Tom. Well, you can see the update is doing its thing. We've got a safety car on lap 1 for a pretty major accident involving about half the field, as it turns out. I didn't think it was this many, but there you go. And you got the track map. It's brilliant. I'm loving it. So, yeah, liking the update. It's good stuff. I love the way people find it funny. Paul, it's not funny. This is good. Don't be laughing. You're gonna be stuck with me commentating this on the days that Jacko's ill or something. So you're gonna have to get used to this. I think. So there's your race leader then. Sam hasn't really had to work too hard for it. He just had to get off the line. It was fine. He was all good after that. Oh. Always happens. Someone always does it. Mr. Jones got a 5-second penalty and they have to change the front wing. Someone always does it. As Jay Carter down says, he can't wait to have more safety cars than the limit. We're not going to do that, huh? Right. This isn't F1 2017. This was caused by a pretty big accident. Murdoch as well's pitting. Has he broke his car too? Yes, he has. Oh dear. Well, that's going to put Ferrariellis up into the points positions. There he goes. You know, Paul, that is what people want though, isn't it? It is, it genuinely is, that's what we all want. So yeah, we're going to get me and Paul back in the commentary box for when Jacko's ill next season in Jacko car. I can't wait for that. It's going to be good stuff. Yeah. So yeah, as we were thinking with these safety cars, they would make strategy around here a bit easier because it is really difficult to judge whether it's going to be a 1-stop or a 2-stop. But this certainly helps a bit as 2 dying gets a penalty for exceeding track limits under a safety car. Like, how do you even do that? Like, oh dear. And Gaming King and Friend of Gamma are swapping places on the straight there. They've got to be careful they don't run into each other. Like, seriously, be careful. Anyway, it's good to see Tom in the chat. How's life, Tom? Are you looking forward to seeing this league go away forever? Maybe not forever, but yeah, you got good memories on this. I think we only ever had one race together on this, me and Tommy. Bloody won it. Very funny. I don't know why he's putting ILR8. It's one of the great mysteries. Now we've got a race between Ferrariellis and Jess. I just don't understand. Oh my goodness, it is stressful watching these guys on a safety car. And by the way, can I just say, Indecisive has made up 12 positions. Fam, it's unbelievable. Can you make up any more when the safety car goes in? Are we gonna get any more accidents? Just stay clear of each other. Jesus Christ, they've all crashed. They've all crashed. Who's got damage where? Gaming King, has he broke the front wing at last? because he was getting dangerously close. He's got a penalty. Monkey Meg's crashed. Yeah, broken front wing. Monkey Meg is off in Narnia. Like, what on earth are these people doing? But this might not be the only safety car we get there. These people have got to get their act together and figure out what's happening here. Of course, as a Ferry Alice underdog fan, I'm thinking, yeah, keep crashing, go on. But stop. This is nervous, man. I'm nervous. Right, safety car lights are off. Here comes Sam. He's now in control. You can see the safety car peels in. Monkey May's got a 5-second penalty for good measure. It's just gone from horrendous to one that, like, just what? He's waited super late here. Sam has waited very late, but TC not really in position to get by. Yellows, that's not a good sign. We've already got yellows. But I think we're all alive. We've got some side-by-side into there. Yeah, definitely got some. Farias has already fallen well out of the points fight. He's going to need a lot of retirements, I guess, to help him out because he's just got no pace. Oh, Jacko! In his last race, has gone off. And Murdoch's retired as well. They both, I think, we had 2 Ferraris. You can see where he is there. You see 2 Ferraris and 2 Red Bulls colliding on both starts. Incredible, that. And that's how Stroll blown. Now we're up to P12. But up at the front, looks like Dexter's trying to get by Spencer. Stroll blown will be desperately hoping that to happen. And remember, this is our first proper race lap. We'll get DRS until the start of lap 6 now, as a result of that safety car. Not the longest safety car in the world, only was 3 laps. As Crazy Flying Rob flies on that side of Jess. And Camu Babu gets right to the back as well, as does Straw Blonde. And there goes Camu Babu on the inside. Cuts the corner a bit. May not actually get away with that with strict corner cut. We'll wait and see, but it looks like he's okay. Sam is a second clear already at the end of his first lap. As the sun continues to set. Yeah, not the best fast lap you ever see, I guess, but yeah, there should be getting more fast laps actually than that, but no one's doing that. Gaming King pits. And that promotes Straw Blonde to the points already. I think he's made, what, 4 or 5 positions in that first lap alone. Just has to keep this up now. He's got a nice run on Camu Babu. Thought about it on the outside. Might try and cut back and try into the hairpin, but I don't think he's going to quite do it. I would say that he's got to be patient, but I don't really think he can actually afford it. Here comes Camu Babu on the inside. Straw Blonde, he's sort of got to get both of them, hasn't he? Still get none of them. Oh, he's hit as well. With damage in the first lap, this is the last thing you need. Oh, super close to contact there. But side by side, no damage from that touch earlier. He's going to have to hold this as Straw Blonde. Crazy Fan Rob probably isn't interested in fighting this on 2, but he has actually just hit him. I need a good angle. I don't know if he's got any damage or not. Someone give us a good camera angle around here. Jesus, he's okay, but man, he's not making this easy for himself, is he? Flipping out. Spencer, 3-second time penalty already. This is a big factor, like I say, with these guys. They don't not often run on strict corner cutting, so this is kind of a new experience for them. DRS enabled for the first time today. And even though it had a safety car, it still took longer for the real life F1 to get its DRS working. Well, did it take them, what, 18 laps in the end? Jacko gets by Ferry Alice. Down to 14th then goes the so look at this. Straw Blonde has got by. Up to P9, but he's lost the back end a little bit. He'll may drift wide, but he's okay. He's okay. Right, DRS time. ERS time. Well, not for TC anyway. Ooh, yikes! Oh, nor Sam. I mean, this is good for Spencer. He's kept up with the ERS, and there goes TC on the outside of our race leader. Looks to try and get the exit as Sam panics and goes a bit wide there. That can't help his run. Here we go. TC on the DRS, high on the ERS, after overtake he goes. Outside, look on board from Sprinter, he's not really close up to do anything, because here we go, side by side. If they stay side by side for too long, then it could become good for Sprinter, but nothing there. In fact, Sam just flat out cut the corner to stay ahead. He's got a penalty for it. Indecisive continues his unbelievable start, up into P5 now ahead of Fenegamo. A really fantastic start for the guy who started on the medium compound tires. He had a qualifying ban, he started 19th. He's having a great run at it so far, as Monkey Meg is in the pits and just exiting now. But yeah, up at the front, looks like Sam's pitting. He's not a fan of them tyres, so he's making the early stop. That tells me that he's going to two-stop. I guess. Assume. Think. I don't know. Let's see what he puts on. We'll keep an eye on it. Dexter's now a part of this fight. Mediums for Sam, so yeah, that probably will be a two-stop. Because it's a bit early, isn't it, in the race? I think Straublanc just got by two die. Oh, two die! Lost up the hill. Has to come back on safely because there's Jess! And, Jesus! Mr. John as well. Three of them all off the track there. And, Sam nearly got wiped out. Luckily, Jess was a ghost car, but that could have been a race leader or a net race leader. Wiped out if that one straight away. And Crazy Fran Rob has now got a penalty. We've still got yellow flags all over the show. Are we all okay? No, we're not okay. There goes Crazy Fran Rob off the track. Again. Here's our race leader being pursued by Splinter. Oh, how he'd love to take the title with a win. That'd be great for him. A perfect way to cap off the season. Because at the minute it just doesn't look too good. I think Camo Babo's just got by Indecisive, or is that maybe Indecisive trying to get by him? I might have just... Yes, Camo getting by him, sorry, I was getting confused. But now he's ahead, yeah. Oh, Sam, what happened there? There was contact possibly with two die and a broken front wing! Oh dear! Broken front wing for the net race leader. Oh dear, he's in trouble now. He's in big trouble now. We didn't see what was happening, but they must have been fighting away. I wonder if that was similar to what happened with Straw Blonde and who was it? Crazy Fran Rob. Surely, Sam's got a pit. Is Dexter putting himself into a potential race-winning position? I don't think he's won a single race all season as Dexter. Let me check this. I don't think he has, you know. What a day it would be for him to take his first one, because he's doing the undercut. And I don't think Sam's... No, he's in the pits. Not going to have to worry about Sam anymore, unless there's another safety car. As Fenegamo gets a penalty. And plenty of free air as well. Keep your eyes on him. Dexter could really be in for this. Especially if these two think about fighting in a minute, because I think they're going to fight. Spencer had a bit of a moment on the exit, but they'll be slowing each other down. Constantly looking in mirrors. Worrying about where everyone is. Straw Blonde, what's happened up ahead? A little bit dodgy for Indecisive, but he's okay. Straw Blonde has got ahead of Fenegamo. No ERS left for TC, but he has got his pit light on. He's got to be sprinting for the pits, I imagine. Let me just confirm that Dexter hasn't won a race. Dexter has not won a race. He's got to do that at some point. Frankly, this is it. This could be really the day, because he's in so much free air. Look at Splinter struggling, and he continues for another lap. Is he going to do a one stop, I wonder? Could be interesting. We've got Corey in the chat as well. Hello, Corey. We've got all the lads in here. It's great. This is the first big question. Will TC get out ahead of Dexter? He puts on his second set of softs early, so he's going to want the pace. I would have done it at the end. Put these softs on. Safety car again. Daniel's out of the race, and that... I don't know if that's a good thing or not for TC. I guess that's a bad thing. This will help Splinter if he decides to pit. Because he's on the one stop, I think, but... Safety car might scamper his fun. He doesn't really care. He gets a safety car and... Oh no! Indecisive and speeding under the safety car. You can see where Daniil went, by the way, in Sector 3. The corner before where his teammate went out in qualifying. I think, anyway. But yeah, indecisive. Drive through. I'll have to take that when we go green again. But surely, actually everyone should really be pitting right now, I guess. If they can manage it. They've got to. Straw Blonde, possibly not. Maybe Straw Blonde, I just don't know. We'll wait and see. I'm not going to try and make any predictions here. 2-die penalty as well for speeding. I can see Jamie's in the chat complaining. Why are we complaining about this? We wanted this. You can't complain about this. Like I say, we get an accident, you get a safety car for the accident. Makes sense. It's happening in real life when you get a safety car. Helps me as a commentator to figure out what's going on. Who doesn't want to see Straw Blonde back in this race? You know what I mean? Because this puts him right back into contention. He's right back there. He's in it. 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 Ready to win it. Sorry. That's bad. So yeah, Splinter pits. Camu Babo stays out, interestingly. Indecisive probably wants to kill himself, but he's going to stay out as well. Straw Blonde pits. Hopefully there's no stacking here, but that's what I'm saying. I would have, I guess, expected them all to go in, even if Gamo's not pitting. But yeah, Splinter's out. Should be no holding up in the pits. We'll see where Straw Blonde is in the pack. Dexter... well, hold on. First of all, look at Splinter. Is TC going to get Splinter? Or is Splinter going to do the overcut? He's going to do the overcut. Dexter in the end didn't really work out for him, did it? Straw Blonde will come out probably in front of Ferrielis. And if not, he'll pass him on track later on. Because he gets to run up the hill. He can probably floor it up here, we'll see. Nah. Ferrielis and Gearing Kane actually will beat him out. Oh, look at that, Sam. He's going to the end, as I say, but he's going to be in a really tough race today. Really tough race. Right then, these guys are getting a bit close again under safety car. Damage? Damage, have you got indecisive? No penalties or anything, but there's no damage either. Lucky boy. You can't be messing about under a safety car. We saw this happen on the last one. Frankly, I'm kind of scared for what these guys are going to do. What's ILR1 going to do when they get a safety? Jesus, when they get a safety car. Quite funny. By the way, speaking of ILR1, I know I hired Austin to do ILR1 for the rest of the season, and you're probably wondering, but Owen, I haven't seen Austin once this entire season. Well, good, because he's here tonight. Austin is going to be racing. He's going to be commentating. He's going to be commentating ILR1 with me tonight, because I said we'd get him on, and we're getting him on. And, you know, I did ask Super if he wanted to do this one with me tonight, but he didn't respond. Got ghosted by my bestest friend in the entire world. Bestest commentary friend. Austin's my bestest comedy friend. How does that feel, Jack? Grr. Right, if I were you, I would have been doing this on the lap before, frankly, but, guess that's why they call this where the 8 comes from. Oh, Sam. Sam. What are you doing? What are you doing? What on earth are you doing? What a shambles, man. Oh, what a shambles! Oh dear, look at this. We've got the two Hasses stacking. Crazy Flying Rob probably wouldn't have beat him like before. Look at it. Oh, look at it. It's painfully slow. He's got the penalty as well. It's just... That might be the longest pit stop I've ever seen. We're still in the box. Move! There we go. He's finally got moving. Yeah, I see where you're at, Tom. I can see what you mean with the safety cars. Like, I personally, as a commentator, like that we get more than, because it means that Splinter's now second and Straw Blonde is 7th, and they're on different strategies. They both have to probably pit one more time. This is good. I like it. Oh man, have I told you about my depressing life recently? By the way, Tom. You see the girl I was talking about. She now knows I like her. Kind of a problem. You know, slight problem. Haven't quite confronted it yet, but I'm feeling I'm going to have to at some point. Because I haven't updated you in like 2 weeks. Nothing much has happened. I don't think I'm that much of a laughing stock yet. But, yeah. Sorry. I like updating on things that happen. I don't know. I mean, everyone knows, pretty much. I don't know. Word spread. People at Sullivan are a bit mean, you know? I don't know. I haven't spoke to her. This doesn't mean I told her. I don't know who the hell told her. But, yeah. If it helps, she doesn't seem to think it's a bad idea, apparently. She's not, like, horrified. So that's nice-ish. I don't know. Should I be happy with that? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, dear. It's a bit of an awkward situation, you know? Bit of an awkward situation. Why haven't I? Because I'm like me, Tom. I'm not very good at confronting things, you know? Well, in this case, there's nothing that's gonna happen. I have to figure out when I'll talk to her. I'm sure I'll find her like on her own at some point. Then I'll talk to you, but I don't know. I'm sure I'll manage it. It's Saul. Remember him? If Saul managed to get a girlfriend, then surely I can try. Anyway, sorry, that's me to Saul, actually. Saul's great. He's good. I'm not. Sorry, this is a safety car chat. This has gone... I think this is the 4th lap of safety car now, isn't it? We only actually have had a few laps of racing. We've only had about as many safety car laps as racing laps. I'm just thinking of one of these consequences now. 40 minutes to get this done. This could go to time, depending on how many safety cars we get. No, they're not desperate. For sure, like I say, Saul's a very nice guy. Saul's great. Saul's brilliant. So, yeah, deserves a female. He's got a good female, which is nice. Right. But now we've got 40 minutes, so I have to be in ILR1. Huh. 12 laps. How long does it take us to do 12 laps? Well, 11 laps. How long does it take us to do that? Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. Taking us, what, 22 minutes? Yeah, it's going to be close, actually, if we keep at this rate. I know half of it's been safety car, but, yeah. But anyway, no, Tom, I need to talk to her at some point. I know I've been saying this at this point, but now she knows it's kind of not as often as I thought it'd be, actually. Mainly because, like I say, not horrified. Yay. Still lesbian-like, but... problems. I can use my magic touch to change everyone's mind. Right. I've done enough talking about her life. I'm sure we'll continue this chat to set in the next safety car comes out, probably. Well, don't be backing up too early, because we saw what happened last time. We saw all sorts of accidents. Let's just get to the safety car restart this time, right? Okay, we all good? We all okay? Just to point out, by the way, Jess is the only one out there who hasn't pitted, and I'm kind of scared for her. And for everyone who's having to try and pass her. Because she's going to be so slow, isn't she, on those tyres compared to the rest? Ugh, panic. Maybe Gaming King's going to break that front wing again, I hope not. But here we go. The backing up has commenced. Straw Blanc, for the love of all that's holy, keep yourself clean. Splinter, keep yourself clean. Me, keep myself clean. And we're ready to go racing again. Right, for the 3rd time of asking, let's go green again, shall we? Camo Babu acts the final corner, and we are racing again. In Abu Dhabi. I'm just expecting to see the penalties pop up on all the cars upside down to turn 1 at this point, but I think we've all got away well. We've got a horrendous camera angle for it, but now we're getting there. Up the hill, Camo Babu holds it for now. This is where we see all the accidents happening on the restarts. Straw Blonde trying to get by Jess. She's already got 2 people on the 1 lap. Incredible. And Gaming Kane's going to try and get by as well. And we got all sorts going behind as well. It's all kicking off. Jess gets her elbows out. Tries to defend. You can see Jacko in there as well. TC's right on the back of Splinter. And he's on the right on the back of Camo Babu for the lead of the race. Could we see this 3 wide? TC fancies the situation with Splinter. Splinter on the outside goes into the lead. Camo Babu's fallen down to 3rd place. Didn't really defend that too much. But Splinter into the lead. 2 Alfa Romeos, both making up plenty of spots. And behind, we've got plenty of side-by-side action. This can be 3 wide in a minute. Jacko's just got by Gaming King as well. He's been in the wall. earlier on. Both of them had their pit stops to change wings, I think. So yeah, good to see them up there. Indecisive. Don't think he's taking his drive through yet, has he? So he's got to be careful. He's got to take it at some point. Jack is in Narnia. That's probably creating quite his train. They seem to be racing quite hard. Mr. John, there he is again. He's possibly going to the end, and he, after getting his first 2 points last week, he's looking at 8. He wants a bit more than that. He's going to get one of them. He's going to get both of them. They're trying to go 3 wide. Where's the rest of them? I'm surprised we haven't got the rest of the field right on this. Because it's certainly bloody close, isn't it? This has already made a 7-second gap, might I just say, to the guys ahead. They've been fighting that much. And Indecisive takes that drive-through penalty. TC though now on the back. Oh! Dexter's gone off! He had the 7 seconds, as I said, so he'll only fall down one position, but what's that contact with Camo Babu? No damage there. Straw Blonde, is he okay? Yeah, he's okay. TC on the back of Splinter for the lead. High hard to the challenge. Going to want to defend this. He knows he's still ahead of his rival. That's all he needs to know. Hey, Connor's here, hoping to bid ILR a friendly and kind farewell. Because we don't encourage mean people in here, Connor. Okay? No bad talking us tonight. I'll kill you. I'll crucify you in the PSGL street. Not that I don't do that anyway, but I'll crucify you more. Okay? Just thought I'd give you a warning before we got this underway. Tudai, Mr. John, off the track. Yeah, nice. If Tudai keeps that position, I'll be very surprised. He's keeping that position. He doesn't fancy letting him back through, does he? Is he going to let him back through? Yes, he is. Okay, fair enough. But this is going to put Frenagamo right on him. He's backed off. He's backed off. You got to have that racer's instinct. I would have just thrown out the inside to see what happens. Probably why I didn't do too well this season. DRS is enabled again. We're now at the halfway point. Quite a long first half, as you might have noticed. Thanks to the safety car. Both of them. We could honestly have as many safety car... Oh, Tudai, you idiot. Oh dear. Oh! Oh dear. That's honestly Tudai's fault, frankly. His car didn't ghost or anything. It just sort of sat there and Jess has been absolutely screwed over. That's so stupid. How did you not... There's been accidents. There's been some accidents here. Oh wow, look at this. TC's in the lead again. Ahead of Splinter, but there's been all sorts. There's so many people into the pits who got a disqualification for not taking a penalty, and then we had Jess in the wall. It's all kicking off, and as a result of it all, I don't want to get too excited, but Furious is in the points! Daniil's out, sadly, but we've got one of them. Here comes Strovlon up into the podium places. There's just one car between himself and his championship rival. Or at least there was. He's now right behind him. Can he catch and pass? Would be useful, wouldn't it? Jacko passes Gaming King, or does he? He's on the outside. Don't cut the corner. He's cut the corner. Why did he always do that? As a soon-to-be league owner, he should know that that's not a very good idea. Is Gaming King going to go off the track? He's a bit wide, yeah. Jacko might fancy this on the undercut. As TC sets the fastest lap, starts to pull away from his rival. Mac Matten has arrived. Nice to see you, Alfie. How are you looking for tonight? You gonna have a good one, do you reckon? If you're racing, that is. Well, you should be racing. I'm expecting you to race. I'm hoping you've got a good helmet design as well. If you don't, you've got half an hour. We've had 2 safety cars in this race already, Mac Matten, for 2 accidents that have been relatively big, so yeah. People think maybe there's too often, but I think they've been justified, the 2 safety cars, and they've come out for good reasons, and it's worked. And you can see there, we've also got the map. So all is good on this update so far. I'm giving this full marks, really, for the features it's added. They work. Simple as, I'm happy. 2 guys now left the session. He, yeah, last, unfortunately. It does work. No one complain. Nobody complain about the frickin' safety car. It's Jesus Christ. Jacko, that's not the line. It's not the line. No, 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 no. Indecisive's going past Jess. And Jess is braking about 700 meters too early and still going wide. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that. Yellows for crazy flying Rob. He's bent it on the exit down towards the end of the start of the second sector. That's where we've seen the vast majority of the accidents. It just seems so easy to get wide and lose the car, so we'll get another safety car for that, because that's what you'd expect from that. That helps Camu Babo. He will pit now. So that'll be our third safety car race. I wonder if we've had as many safety cars in this single race as we've had the entire season, and I wonder if people still... Why? Come on, Monkey Meg! It's not that hard. Just slow the flipping car down. Idiot, 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 idiot. Pitters, plenty of them. Okay, maybe I will admit that they are coming out a bit too frequently. Maybe, because I mean 17 laps to have 3 safety cars. But mind you, they've all been warranted. It's realistic to what real F1 would do, but the fact is, I guess, as the point was made earlier, there's too many accidents going on. So I can see where the argument would be for this being too bad. I'm sure Codemasters will look at it, but... Yeah, third safety car. I'm sure it'll be interesting to see what the drivers think about it. But, are they side by side? They are. Oh! He's 7th! Ferry Ellis! Oh! Oh my god. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that noise was. It's typical safety car shenanigans. Oh. I'm crying. Oh, that's brilliant. I can't wait to listen to that noise back. Oh dear. Oh, TC, pitting, race leader, 5-second time penalty, right. Composure. Get back composed. Now, obviously these guys, he'll take that 5-second penalty now. Spencer, will he beat? Well, he will beat him out, won't he? Yeah. But, yeah, that's the penalty taken now, I guess. And he's onto the mediums, Spencer onto the softs. I guess Strawball's still going to keep going. Maybe he would have had to stack. Camu Babu might have made some time up on all this. He'll be 4th, I think, actually. Yeah. that noise was probably way funnier than I thought it was. Did Ferrios get a penalty for that collision? I know Indecisive did. Nah, Ferrios is alright. Was it a 5? Has Ferrios taken all his penalties? Oh yeah, he had a 5-second penalty, so I think he's taken all his penalties. So far Ferrios, honest to God, he's actually on for some points. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, I just listened to my noise back because I thought it was quite funny. It was quite funny in the end. Yeah, let me get the sign I made up for you. Oh, it's too funny. It's too funny. Obviously, I find any little thing hilarious, as anyone who knows me well would know. Don't know if Paul McGuinness is still here. I think he'd enjoy the noises. Right. But listen to this. They are. Oh, he's 7th. Ferry Ellis. Oh! Oh man, Stroll Blonde's pitting. He might actually be in a bit of trouble here with this because he's had to wait for his safety car or for his teammate to pit because he was being held up if he didn't pit. Would it be more worth it to do a pit stop later? Well, I guess we'll find out how far he'll fall. But anyway, yeah, that noise. You can tell it's a 17-year-old child. Voice cracks are normal, and when you get them like that, it's perfect. But yeah, as I say, big problem for Stroll Blonde there. He could have just said, you know what, right, I prefer being held up, but sauce to the end for him. We'll see if he can make it work. It does seem quite unlikely. It does feel like it's going to be Splinter's championship, doesn't it? So we're just waiting for the safety car to go in now. Everybody in the top 5 don't have to pit again. In fact, everyone in the field, apart from Ferry Ellis, I think, don't have to pit again. Should he have pitted? Yeah, probably. We'll see if he gets started again. It seems a bit unlikely, though, doesn't it? But you never know. It could happen. It could happen. We'll see if he gets started again. I'll turn the volume down now. Yeah, third safety car. I was gonna say, no, that is the noise I was talking about. That is the noise I was talking about. That noise when Ferry Ellis got crashed into. Safety car's in that lap. This lap. But I'm sorry, that noise I made there, that's the best noise I've ever made. Maybe we'll make some more because we've now got a 9-lap sprint to the championship. I say a 9-lap sprint. At this rate, we'll probably get a 4th safety car and probably have more safety cars, like I said, in one race than we've had the whole season. Of which I'm a fan of this. I am a fan of this. I don't care. I don't care what you say. We're on lap 19 and the field is nice and close. All 13 of them. It's a race of attrition. Not going to get this everywhere. A different noise. Okay, well, do you know what? We'll listen to noises later on because Jess has had a crash with Indecisive. Indecisive's been in the wars in this safety car. Jesus. What was it? The noise I just, when I realised that Ferris was in the points, like the wondrous noise I made. Maybe it's that what you're on about. Anyway, sorry. We'll make noises later on because here we go. 4th time we're going green. 3rd after a safety car. Let's try again, shall we? Here we go. Good start from Spencer. Gonna hold that. We've got side by side towards turn 1. Ferry Ellis, as usual, just falls through the fit. Where is he? Oh, he's crashed. And we've got. Oh no! We've got Stroll Blonde. Stroll Blonde has binned it. Oh man. Remember, at this stage of the game, he's done. Stroll Blonde has retired. Splinter is your champion for ILR8 Season 6. The very first ILR8 champion ever. And a rather underwhelming way to do it, but he now knows you can race freely now. Let's go. Who cares what happens from here on in? You're the champion. Let's see some racing now, huh? You better get your elbows out, lad. I'm expecting good things from you. A bit like Jacko and Gaming King. They're getting their elbows out. Jacko goes to the end of the race on a rather different strategy to the rest of them. Here comes Gaming King on the inside. And he's going to go up to P6 surely on them tyres. As Dexter and Camo Babo go side by side. Camo Babo in for P3. Gaming King cuts the corner. Jacko's still on the inside, now outside. It'll become the outside all the way around here. But he should have to back off now. Said that Gaming King's gone super wide. Here comes Monkey Meg as well. As Gaming King completely... Oh my goodness, Gaming King. That was a bit embarrassing. Jacko's also been in Narnia. I don't quite know what he was doing out there. But Gaming King, has he got any damage? Yeah, he's got damage. You have to pit for that. All we need is 2 more retire... There you go, we've got 1 more. We've got 1. And we just need 1 more now to get Ferry Ellis into the points. That's all we need. As we get our 4th safety car of the day. Right, I'll admit it. 4 safety cars in 21 laps is possibly a bit too much. I'll say it now. Maybe Codemasters have to fix this a little issue. All I'm saying though is that you don't normally lose half the grid in an ILR race. This does not normally happen. Yes! Monkey Mouse out of the race, Ferry Ellis! He's in the points! Oh my god, don't retire. Don't retire. Don't retire. You can tell, like I said, you don't get this much of attrition because Ferrari is genuinely in for the points here. Oh my god. Please finish. Finish. Right, so safety car again. Closes the field up again. And it means we can again confirm, just in case you missed it, Splinter is the ILR8 Season 6 champion! Said that with my chest. Like I say, I'll admit, the 4 safety cars in this amount of time is quite ridiculous, but so is also having half the grid retire from an ILR race. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of them things. Then again, you could suggest that the safety car has provoked that, but listen, at this rate we're not going to get any finishers, so and listen, it's made Abu Dhabi quite entertaining, hasn't it? You know? And besides, we've got a track map. Let me check the penalties. I haven't done that once all day, but we're on strict. These guys aren't used to that. Look at the amount of pit stops there's been today. Gaming King's left the session. Yeah. Didn't see that coming. So Splinter's got 1 penalty. TC's got 5 second penalty, which he took, so he's got none. Camabell's got a penalty. Dexter, nothing. Fernagamo has a penalty. Jacko, 5 second penalty. Must have just got that there now. Mr. John, penalty. Jess, 5 second penalty. Indecisive, 3 penalties. Ferrell's 1. So there's a lot changing still. We've got some pit stops. That's a bit odd. Have they crashed then, Mr. John and Indecisive? Because it's a bit late to pit. Yeah, they've crashed, I think. Are they getting new front wings? Yeah, we're getting new front wings all around here. So let me just confirm this, by the way. So Ferrari at the minute is running P10. If he could just get to the end of, I think Gordon's in the chat saying it, end of lap 25, then he will become a point scorer for the very first time in ILR. And the very last time probably in ILR. But that's not meant to be saying he's a bad driver, it's meant to say that league's, you know, saying bye bye for a bit. So yeah. Just complete 3 more laps, you'll have done 90%. Or 4 more laps to be safe. He's going to do it. I've got faith in him. We will still get some more retirements in this race. I just hope it's not him. Could this be Dexter's day, though, then? Because he has to get ahead of TC. And that'll put him in the net lead. So he's got to see if he can do that. But, well, doesn't really help when you're passing Frenagamo and all that's going on. But will we get the safety car in this lap? Can we get this thing started again? Because the whole field has backed it all up now. Jacko's stupid, honestly. Why? Why'd you do that, Jacko? What's all these drivers, like, getting penalties behind safety car? I think we've got more penalties behind the safety car than we've had in regular racing. Mind you, we've probably had more safety car than we've had regular racing. Still! Actually, that's a good thing. Someone needs to count actually how many laps there have been of safety car and how many laps there have been of racing. Hopefully, we're going to get the next 6 laps of racing. No safety car anymore. We don't like you anymore. Well, actually, I don't mind you because it means you've got a nice close field. But the rest of the people in the chat don't like you. No one's got front wing down. No one else has crashed, have they? We're all okay. We can all go racing and enjoy the last few laps of the ILR8 season. Here we go. Green again. For the 5th time today. Yeah, it's getting a bit silly, isn't it? Everyone who's in the race at the moment is going to score points if they can just finish. Ferry Alice, I swear to God, just keep going and you're in the money here. Jess, Jess has just lost 2 positions there. Mr. John decides to get in by. I say Mr. John could be looking at 8 points today. Well, he's just 1 position behind that. He's looking good for his 2nd haul of points this season. But here comes Indecisive. He's had quite a topsy-turvy day. He could have been in for the win at one point. He could still be there. It just depends how these last few laps go. But is he going to fly out the inside? Yes. Oh, penalty and contact. Not the best show there. Is he going to get by though? No, I don't think he is. TC on the back of Spencer. I think from a neutral's perspective, I need TC to stay behind Spencer for the whole rest of this race and just see if Dexter can catch up. These two are both on the mediums compared to guys in the softs. This will be an interesting dynamic to see how this works. Whose tyres will last the distance? It's not a very long distance. Jack has got another penalty. He's going to be falling right back down the field at this rate. But the end of lap 23, Spencer is nowhere near that second clear. It has to be said, he's in a bit of a bother there. Fastest lap, but I'm sure once DRS gets involved, he won't have cleared enough of a gap. We've got Lance in the chat. What a joke. Got fed out of it, so just crashed on purpose. First safety car, someone tried to overtake me and crashed me off the truck. Then get safety car every other lap. So he's not a fan of the safety car. I must be in the minority. Because if you've watched the race, you'll see that we've got 10 cars out. I don't think that's ever happened in an ILR race before. And I can say, I know you could probably say, well, the safety cars provoked it. It has, but still, this is ridiculous, isn't it? ILR8 isn't known for its attrition. So it's certainly an odd situation, but Mr. John defending well there. Has been, in fact, he fancies a wee move here on Jacko. He might have a little look on the exit, but he's actually putting himself under a bit of pressure from indecisive again. No DRS, of course, until lap 25. Look at that, Jacko really struggling at the minute. I see Mr. John getting by him any minute now. Oh! On the inside, nearly hit him. You're about to crash into the guy. TC fastest lap. The rest behind TC just about in DRS, but it looks like Calvado's tires are going as well. He's out of that DRS now. Mr. John will certainly be in the DRS if he can just keep this close, so we'll indecisive. We've got plenty of fights brewing at the moment. We're into the final 4 laps of ILR8. For season 6, it's certainly been a race to remember, and we can still have a very memorable climax now we're all in DRS, apart from Dexter. Oh, he may have just got it actually. Let me ride on board, just see if his DRS notification comes up. No DRS, no DRS for him, but we have got DRS for TC. Mr. Jones got by Jacko for P6, but here comes TC for P1. Not close enough at the minute, has to back off. Quickly on the straight because here comes Indecisive. Jacko's being passed by 2 people and Indecisive's going to get them both. Here he goes down the straight. Mr. John, of course, may think about going for the exit. I think that's exactly what he's going to do, in fact, and there he goes. Oh, nicely done. Up ahead into P6. But somehow he must have just not enough space because he's free wide now with Jacko, but seemingly not as fast as I expect. I wonder if Jacko's going to get them both here. He's free wide. We haven't got some good angles of that, unfortunately, but Jack is going to back off. So Mr. John, P6. He hasn't scored a single point all season until last week where he scored 2. He's about to make this 10 overall for the season at the minute. Incredible stuff if he can just stay ahead. Whoa. Lovely. Yellows. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're actually kidding me. Oh man. That's a bit awkward. He hasn't done 90%. Ferrios has not managed 90% in a race, so he's not going to get a point, I don't think. If we're going to go by the letter of the law, what the hell happened there? Is Jacko on the grass, or what on earth was he doing there? I don't think Ferrios is going to get a point. I'm not 100% if we do the 90% rule, but I think we do. Uh-oh. Ferrios. There was 3 and a bit laps to go, and he hasn't got there. Just have to finish one more. I don't think he'll get a point. Sorry, I'm drinking water. Just so I can cry it all out later on when I find it he can't get the point. That's honestly soul destroying that. Oh, he was so close. Right, Jacko's on the back of Indecisive. Mr. John's pulling away nicely at the minute. And if Jacko's going to be ahead of Indecisive, that's going to help him even more because he's on those hard compound tires and they're just not quick at the minute. 3-second penalty for Jacko again as well won't really help his case. Oh man, that really has actually ruined my day, seeing him not finish. Barry Ellis. Oh, he was so close. If we just got to this point, he would have been there. You know what I mean? He would have been there. Oh, oh. Sounds like a oh. Oh, I'm so upset. He's had a nightmarish season, you know? Nightmarish season. Oh well. His teammate's still doing well, I guess. As is TC. He's going to win the race anyway, but I think he wants to do it on track. And I want him to do it on track because it means he'll get the other two into the picture, maybe. No ERS though, he hasn't got any ERS left. We are 10 minutes away, by the way, from the start of ILR1. Just in case you're wondering. I will be doing that with Austin, so do stay tuned. We'll be live for that in a couple of minutes, really, at this rate. So, yeah, not too long to wait. But at the minute, Indecisive trying to get back by Jacko. Second dose of DRS for him on this lap. But no ERS being used. He's going to go for it on the final lap. He doesn't really need to, in fact. He's got plenty enough in terms of penalties, I imagine. But Spencer is coming home to start his final lap. Oh, he's done it now. Ooh, Indecisive's got him straight away. I didn't think he'd do that, but Indecisive's got him. Okay. Right, let's follow then with our race winner, as it looks to be at the minute. Let me just confirm penalties. He may have got one, I'm just going to make sure he didn't. Spencer has a penalty. TC has no penalties left, because he took the 5-second penalty in the pits. I think. Maybe he didn't. I'm pretty sure he did though. But I think he'll win the race anyway. And what we'll do, we'll confirm TC as a race winner, because I think he will be, and then we'll confirm Spencer's the champion. We've already confirmed Spencer's champion, and I've already done the whole, well done, you've won. But just to confirm again, he is on his way to the championship. Not to the race win, I don't think, but to the championship, certainly. Because Strawblonde is P13, he's out, he crashed off at the start of the third restart. And that's where it all went wrong for him. We've had 4 safety cars today. We've had the most attrition I've ever seen in an ILR8 race. What a way to say goodbye to ILR8, because it's been a 21 race season that has given us thrills, spills, drama, the best racing you'll see on this game. Really, it's been fantastic. I've loved every minute of it. And here comes Spencer around the final corner. He's going to cross the line first, but I think TC for Toro Rosso is going to take the victory here. Nope, he already had the 5-second penalty to take, so he just took it twice. Spencer then has won the race, and with it, the ILR8 championship as well. So what made TC hold it all up in the pit lane then, I wonder? Because as far as I'm aware, he did take a penalty. Oh dear, poor him. Oh well, he's third then. Dexter second. He could never quite get that win, could he? But he got close. That's probably about as close as he got all season. And I think Jack is doing donuts. He might get disqualified here, and if we don't go by the 90% rule, Ferrell's going to get 2 points. He's crashed. He's crashed during the celebration. That sort of sums his season up, really, Jacko. Go on, drive a bit more backwards. Call it a bit sadistic, but oh, it'd be so funny if he got disqualified. And be sure you follow what me, Jacko, and the guys are doing, because we have got Jacko Car coming up next season. It's going to be very good. Trust me, you'll all love it. it'll be taking the ILR slot, you see, when we go on our hiatus. So, yeah, me, Jacko, and Paul will be your commentators for that. Paul's a reserve, mind you, but still. So, I didn't think he'd have it. I honestly, honest to God, thought TC had already taken this penalty, but I guess not. But here we go. Here he is, Splinter, race winner, and the ILR8 champion. The very first ILR8 champion. Very well deserved for him. Dexter second. Probably seals firm the championship, but well, he does, doesn't he? And TC third place. That is your final ILR8 podium. And yeah, TC is saying he's... Yeah, he is. He did take his penalty. I thought he did. Man, that's gonna... Actually, I called it that way, because I... Yeah, he did serve it. What the hell? Anyway, sorry. Right, this is provisional then, because I imagine TC will genuinely get put back onto the top. So Spencer wins the championship from Dexter in second in the race. Then TC third, probably going to go out to first. So Camel fourth, Frenagamo fifth, Mr. John best result of the season in second. I imagine that could actually be Frenagamo's as well. Indecisive seventh, Jess eighth, Jacko ninth, Ferry Ellis. Oh, can we just give him the point? Please. And then Monkey Mayor, Gaming King, Strawblonde, Crazy Fan Roll, Sam, Daniel, Murdoch, Bazza, Arno, Tudai. But seriously, can we please give... I'm gonna... Hold on. Right. Okay, so... I don't know too many hype people in the chat when I said to give Ferry Ellis the point. But anyway, that is it then. That is ILR8. I don't know when we'll be doing ILR8 again. I don't know if ILR8 is going to be coming back, because obviously we've got ILR1 coming up next, but for these group of people, this might be the last time I commentate on them in an ILR tier. I'll be commentating on some of them in a Jacko car, but certainly for ILR standard, this could be where we see the end of them. And they give us a fantastic final race. So listen, I just want to say thank you to everyone who supported ILR8 this season. Hope you've all enjoyed it. I've certainly enjoyed it, and I hope that you stick around and tune into ILR1. Me and Austin are going to be at the reins for the final race of the ILR1 season. Can't wait. See you in a minute.